dun dun da da dun 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 da da dun dun da da dun dun da da dun dun. Welcome back. Welcome back, you little average listener. You're listening to the two average girls here. No, I'm just kidding. You're not average. We are. um, we are the two talking fools. We are just two average, and I mean average girls taking their phone calls to the podcast.
I was wondering where that was going when you were like, "You average listener, you average."
I would like to. I love this idea.
Yeah.
I love this idea of showcasing what average looks like.
For sure.
Because
no pressure.
In the middle of
being authentically average.
We love average. Ooh, authentically average.
Mm-hmm.
Write that down.
Got you. Say less. When it came out, that's what I was thinking.
Like, I don't know if you've gone onto the merchandise on the website lately, but I have added some new things, and we're getting into taking some things that we've talked about here on the podcast and putting that on merchandise. So we have some like awesome crew necks now available.
Holla.
In like a bunch of different colors. And like, I said something really stupid the other day on the podcast. What's new? And I put it on a hood. I put it on a crew neck. So they look fire. And you know what look I love in this like modern day age is like wearing like matching hoodies. It used to be velour back in like the early 2000s.
Oh, the baby fat velour.
Remember, you used to have the tops and the bottoms.
We were talking about this at work the other day too. That's so funny.
Velour was everything, but now it's oversized. Like, it's oversized hoodies matching with the sweatpants, and then you could even put like a trench coat over that.
Yeah.
And now you are looking fire as fuck. But anyway, so go check out the merchandise. It's on twotalkingfools.com. You can also listen to all of our podcasts there. You don't even have to subscribe to any of these. You can just go right to our website. Tells you a little bit about Shaba and I. It also has our Instagram streaming, so you don't have to go, you can pretty much do everything right from our website, twotalkingfools.com. Buy some merchandise. It's really good quality. You'll absolutely love it. And all the average girls are doing it.
Yeah. Join Average Girl University at twotalkingfools.com.
If people buy Average Girl University, it's almost like they should get a certificate. We should make one, right? And put their freaking name on it.
Like a degree.
Like, you got a degree. Oh, you got a degree.
Average Girl University.
Yeah, we could do a whole segment on just all the how many amazing people are considered average, whether that's, I guess, under the circumstance of how the world looks at it, like maybe your looks, like, I'm average. I'm gonna say it. Like,
I mean,
Shaba's like,
I'm like, if you're expecting me to say that I'm average, I'm not saying that.
No, I'm not expecting you to say.
I'm a big can of like freaking fluff and then some, so that's a little special.
Shaba's not part of Average Girl University because I don't know what she's in her own world. So, no, I'm glad that you're your own person. Was not expecting
like one little
you to say
nutter butter or something. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I look at the scale. I look at it 1 to 10. That's how I was raised ever since I was little. Either you're by today's standards.
No,
now listen,
you.
I
I'm
think
proud to be average too, buddy. I am.
I internally, I think some of the most, maybe what we would standards would say we're average, are some of the most beautiful people ever.
For sure.
So I actually think the most beauty comes from the average world.
For sure. And humbleness. Facts.
But I don't hold it against people who are attractive. You cannot help being attractive. You have that chiseled jawline, oh my God. I'm looking at some of these guys with these chiseled jawlines. I literally commented on some of these. I'm like, what do you do to make your jawline look like that? Like, I want a jawline like that.
A chiseled jawline?
Like a chiseled jawline. Like, what are these people? Are they really like chewing bubble gum all day long, or are they doing that thing? Like, I just could go on. No, that doesn't even look good what I was just doing there.
I was looking at you and I was looking at the truck and I'm like, I wonder if this dude's gonna look over and see you doing that.
Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh, that was great.
Shaba, I was
What's up?
hoping that you being, an acquaintance to me. Just kidding. I wanted to see your face.
Say what?
I'm just playing with you.
No, what's up, buddy?
All right, so I want to talk today a little bit about some quirks and tinks that I have going on.
Okay.
Okay. And one of them that I thought would make an interesting topic is my sensitivity to certain sounds.
Okay.
Do you have any sensitivity to sounds?
Mm. Do I have a sensitivity to sounds? Certain voices. Certain voices.
Certain voices are so shrill.
Just certain people's voices I have a sensitivity to. No tea, no shade. I was being serious. I'm not even trying to be funny right now.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said no tea, no shade.
What is that? I
Like,
say
you
it
would-
slower. I don't.
No tea,
No tea,
no shade.
no shade.
Yeah, you're not trying to be disrespectful. You're
Can-
not like I'm being dead
Write
serious.
that to me.
No, okay, I'll send it to you. I got you.
You'll
you.
forget though.
No, but I can't talk and text at the same time.
But I also
not that
can't run the
gifted.
podcasting equipment.
I know, but
and
I'm not that gifted. Hold on, let's see if this works. But
all she has to
voices,
do is
see, I'm losing my train of thought right now.
you just told me to shush.
I'm trying to type this. I can't multitask. Hold on. What was it that I was see? Now I forgot.
Oh my god, dude. This is why I don't make her a secretary. I'm telling you right now.
No, I got it. I'm just messing with you, buddy. I got it. No tea, no shade.
I felt some
so-
shade just now, and I'll tell you, our friendship's gonna be cool for a couple days. I don't give two fucks what anyone says, because she shushed me. I would never shush Shaba, ever. But that's fine. But one time I did roll her down a hill. I literally pushed her down a hill.
Oh my god, you remember that?
Yes.
Oh, that was funny.
Continue.
Dude, my head
No,
hurt.
continue on with your please. You have the floor, dear. Please.
Dude, my head hurt so bad after that. Certain voices, I feel like, the like anything high pitched. So I'm thinking like nails on a chalkboard. Not that you like really hear nails on a chalkboard. I can't do sometimes certain music.
Dude, you don't even know music, and I just had this
I
verified,
know.
by the way. Somebody else.
I feel
Somebody
like
else
really
just-
ganged up on by you guys. I'm just saying, and I told him that too. I do. I feel very ganged up on. Listen, my musical selection's a little different. What can I say? I'm a little like all mixed
Listen.
in there.
She said it, not me.
Yeah.
You just. I'm not saying anything more. This is her story and script to write herself.
Yes, it is.
But when she refers to he, we have a friend.
we have a friend.
Okay. And since she didn't give me like those dagger eyes like Kate, shut the fuck up.
We have a friend.
So, and that's as far as we're going to say. Now, if he comes into topic of conversation,
We'll see.
I want to, no, not like, no.
Okay.
But like if we reference him here or there, he needs a name, and I'm not you're not getting his real name.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Don't try to be nosy, people.
like, don't even go there. Like, you have no idea.
Don't try to be nosy.
But what should we call him?
I don't know. What should we
We'll have
call
to
him?
think about that, because it can't be something that like
Yeah.
it can't be the
It can't be me.
can't-
It can't be me coming up with that because I call everybody honey bun, sugar plum, little Fruit Loop. What did we say?
I know what I want to call him, and I know what I want to call him.
What?
George Costanza.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, we'll call him. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We'll call
So,
him George Costanza.
You hear it
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
I fucking love you guys.
Yeah.
There's something so different about a podcast group, an audience versus one that you have on TikTok or
Oh, for
something else.
sure.
You guys are so
You
much
guys are the
easier to talk to.
best.
Like we
Yeah.
can talk to you, and I feel like our secret's safe.
Oh, is this the coffee crew?
Oh, here we go. So yet
Oh,
again,
hold on. I gotta turn my back. They scare me. Hold on.
no.
I got turned to the
stands
side.
tall. So what's happening here is
Yeah.
that there is a bunch of older gentlemen who come here in the morning, and for whatever reason, I don't know if they prefer where we're parked, but this spot was given to us by Cumberland Farms Management. They said, "This is where you two should podcast. We'd love for you to be, anytime you'd
The
like."
general manager.
The general manager. So
Yeah.
you can go park on the side and not stare us down to the point where poor Shaba here has to cover herself because she's scared. Back to the program. We're not going to hold emphasis on this. Back to the program. Back
Yeah.
to George Costanza. Back to George Costanza. So what were we talking about?
Music.
Oh, George Costanza told me and agreed with me that you have absolutely, and he doesn't mince words. He said that you have no like musical influence, knowledge.
Because guys, like I don't remember anything before like the 90s. You know?
It's worse than that. It's
I
deeper
don't remember
than that.
anything before the 90s, and I'm more like, my mom listened to like En Vogue and TLC and all of them, and like my musical taste is like all over the place.
Fly. Yeah.
You know, like very popish, some country, like Shania Twain country in there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm very, yeah. I have a different musical
So when you say some
selection.
music, I'm laughing because George Costanza, when he listens to this podcast, he and I can both laugh because we've discussed it. You can talk about the music you listen to or what music you don't like or like, but you don't even know music to begin with. So it's like, how do you even know? Shaba, I'm sorry. I love God. You love God. All right, continue on. So you don't. So some music bothers you. High pitch voices can bother you.
Yeah.
What else? Is there anything else?
Nothing else that I could think of. What about you?
Yeah. So I have some quirks. This
Ooh,
is
what
where,
are they?
and people who know me, like this to me is, and I can't help it. That's what I want people to know. I can't help being like this. Do you not think that I wish I could get through this? Yes, but people chewing.
Like openly, like, oh, okay, yeah.
When people are chewing, especially like a crispy French fry or a chip, and again, I'm not trying to be like particular or critical. I can't help it. This is like something I suffer from. When I hear people who chew loud, it drives me, it puts me over the top.
I can see it in your face. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate that I'm like this. I hate it. I hate it. Cuz even talking about it,
You're like,
it makes me sound like I'm high maintenance or something, or that I'm
no, but I think a lot of people don't like
a
the
lot of
sound
people don't.
chewing.
But if you there are some rarely loud chewers in this world, and it's because I think they like the sound that eating a crispy French fry makes. It's just that the whole world doesn't need to hear it. So like after the French fries in your mouth, shut your mouth. I don't you want to hear the crisp. So every French fry that you put in there, you're waiting for the crisp. I don't want to hear the crisp. Just enjoy the French fry.
Facts.
Same with a chip. Does a chip taste better if you crunch it with your mouth open? No. So put the chip in your mouth and then shut your mouth and then chew.
What about people fighting to get a chip out of a chip bag? And it almost feels like it's taking them a year to grab the chip out of the chip bag, and all you hear is the rustling of the chip bag.
Does that bother you?
Now that I think about it, it does.
Okay, so you don't like the wrestling of the bag.
Like when it continues, like, you know what I mean? Like you grab the chip out of the chip bag. Yeah. You know what? Not to get off topic, because I do want to hear the rest of the ones that you don't like. You know what I just realized I do?
Sure, sweetie.
When I'm eating, like, if I eat Cheez-Its or something, like a little snack bag of Cheez-Its, you know what I do? I will wrap it. I will wrap the Cheez-It bag so that I don't have to keep digging my hands in there, or I will just cut it in half. I do that
Shaba,
just so I don't have to fight
can I
to
say
get the Cheez-It
something?
out of there.
When there's never been one time since I've been 6 years old and had my first Cheez-It where I ever had a snack size bag
We
of
have them at
cheese.
work.
Right, but there's never been a time I don't eat the whole bag. There's never been a time. There's probably in that snack bag.
Yes,
There's
but
probably 6.
depending on what you're doing at work, like, you know what I mean?
No,
I don't sit there and just eat the whole bag straight. Like, I
it's a
have to eat.
snack bag. There's probably
Right.
6 Cheez-Its in
But I
it.
got stuff that I gotta. There's not 6 Cheez-Its in there, but you got stuff you have to do, or sometimes you're typing up stuff. You don't want Cheez-It hands all over paperwork and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
I
you have a
got you.
couple and you put it away. You look like you're paid right now.
I'm pained because I think people listening to this are gonna be like, "There's no way again that you're not eating a snack, like even a Cheez-It snack bag."
Yeah, I don't eat it all right away. I take a couple Cheez-Its and then I put them away. But my point is, when I'm eating the bag of Cheez-Its, okay, I will wrap it or I cut it so that I don't have to keep
I see.
fighting and wrestling to get the Cheez-It out of the bag.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yep. Very practical.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So you
Yeah.
eat, so if you have a bag of chips at home,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, let's just say they're Lay's or Ruffles or like
Right.
everybody's favorite.
Right.
You're gonna eat 2 chips.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're gonna cut the bag so that you're
Or not two chips, but like when you get to a certain point where you like are having a hard time getting a chip out of the bag or getting a cracker out of whatever, you roll it. You know what I mean? You like roll it or you cut it, and then that way you don't have to fight to get it out of the bag. Yeah. I can't be the only one who does that.
No, you're not. I love the idea of cutting
Okay.
the bag so that, and also you don't get grease up on your hand.
Exactly.
It's very
just
nice.
very clean. Very clean.
I hate putting my whole hand in there. Then my sleeves
Yeah.
got
Very
little
clean,
markings.
very demure. Yeah.
Very demure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have just just have half of a snack size bag.
Yeah.
Okay. So like 4 chips and then.
Yeah, like 4 chips.
And then. Because who's ever eaten 4 Lay's chips in their life? Right.
Dude, I can still hear you even covering your face with your coffee.
I have my I have my coffee in front of my face so I can talk to you guys without her seeing, but she says she can hear me over. My favorite thing that I do to Shaba, my favorite thing that I do is if I need to talk about Shaba, I text this group of the 3 of us because I'm not going to talk about Shaba behind her back.
Right.
So I talk about her like she's not there.
Yeah.
So we'll be on the phone talking about something and she'll say something that I think I want to tell Justine, but I don't want her to think I'm talking. So I'll say it in the group text.
Yeah.
And as we're on the phone, she's like, dude, I just saw the message you put through the I'm like, I know, but like I don't want to talk behind your back, but I need to tell Justine. She goes, "Can't, I'm right here." Like
or I'm at work, okay, doing my work, minding my business, and then y'all are talking about something, and then about me or something like that, or you're laughing about something, and then I have to go back and see like 20 or 30 different comments in this whole ass thread. Sometimes I'm like, listen, I love you bitches, I'm not reading through the whole thing.
And
just catch me up on what I need to be caught up on.
Sometimes 4 of those texts are all the misspellings that Apple didn't pick up. So it's like I meant to say duck, but it kept writing fuck. And then I wrote.
I'm not reading all of this. I'm not reading all of this. This is way too much. I'm not reading all of this. I can't. I can't. Love you guys. Not reading all of it.
Oh my God, that's so funny. So so the chewing is the first thing. Do you want to know, like, I have some noise sensitivity issues. I hate it. The biggest argument in the house is how loud the TV is, because it's always too loud. It's always too loud. And I get, you know what I hate these movies? Like the volume on them will go up high in some areas of it, but lower in others.
That's so annoying.
So you're always trying to like get a happy medium. You can never get a happy medium. But we argue about that because I feel like, I like that TV low. But, some people actually like to watch the TV the movie, and you want it higher.
Yeah.
And it's hard to come up with that,
I hear you.
Where do you listen to your TV at?
I like it lower. I usually like it a little lower.
Lower?
Low?
Low.
Low.
Do you watch TV when you're like, do you shut the TV off before you go to bed?
No.
So you watch TV all night?
I have it running, but then there's like a timer where it won't like it'll shut it off.
Do you need that to fall asleep?
I do. I need some kind of
Noise.
yeah.
You can never just go to bed in silence.
Mm-mm. No. I need something. I need something.
Yes, I agree with you. There are some voices. We have at work some customers that come in, and a couple of them, these men have these shrill, they're like shrill voices, and this one guy talks like this, and it's like it's very monotone, and I like have to leave the room.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the ones that are like, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" And I'm like, calm down. Calm down.
Yep.
Speaking of calming down and maybe not calming down so much and adding a little more life into it, one of the topics that we were talking about too was how your communication styles with texting, messaging,
I'm the worst.
your lack of emotion
I'm the worst
in your texts lead to issues
all the time
in your life.
All the time.
When we first started
misunderstandings.
100%. When we first started hanging out, you one day wrote to me, "Say less." Never been introduced to that in my entire life. I thought you were literally telling me to stop talking.
Remember the time I was telling you at work, one of the girls was letting me know that she had broken some ribs, and so she couldn't come into work. And I responded to her, very concerned, and I told her, "Get well, let me know what you needed." And do you know she was very apologetic the next time she came in, and I wasn't understanding
why.
Right. I'm like, "Honey, you broke your ribs. Like, it's okay." And she's like, "I just, I know you were upset about me not coming in." I said, "What?" I was so confused. It was the tone of my text.
100%.
And I use punctuations.
Shaba uses the period a lot.
I do, because it's the end of a sentence.
Yep. But if you have young kids, you know that you want to drive your teenager fucking berserk.
Well, I learned.
Go ahead and put a period after a comment with your teenager, and they will set you straight. Like, what's your fucking attitude that you're having with me?
Yep. I not only was educated on how I text, and I'm still struggling with that sometimes. I had to be educated by my children. I also was educated by my staff, because then after she realized, like, I was genuinely concerned and wanted to make sure she was okay, if she needed anything, whatever, like, "You're okay, please take care of yourself.
Please take care of yourself, period."
Yeah, yes.
And right there you're like, "Ooh, so you're
right.
You're
and she was in her early 20s.
Oh,
or she's in her early 20s, right?
Yes.
So yeah, and then it was funny because then another girl was like, "Oh my goodness, she had COVID, same thing, in her 20s as well, thought I was upset that she couldn't come in, and she had COVID." So here they are thinking they probably have the worst, they probably have like the absolute worst, like, branch manager ever, right? Because this bitch doesn't give a shit. And meanwhile, I am genuinely concerned and just want them to stay home and take care of themselves. Don't worry about anything, we got it. All because of how I text.
Yep. And even George Costanza has also mentioned, you're just the way you text. Friends, like, whatever, like, it doesn't matter who you're texting. Shaba's a little bit like, okay, I could say to her, "Shaba, I have the best idea in the world. I got us 2 round-trip tickets. We're going to go to Disney for 48 hours. You know what she would write to me? "Say less, period." That's it. Not like an like, "Are you, like, OMFG, oh my God, I gotta pack. Are you kidding me? Exclamation point over 16 times. No, say less, comma, homie, period."
Yeah. My brother sent me something one time, and I remember, like, he legit was like pissed off at me. I had no idea he was pissed off at me because he had sent me a text message. I responded. Like everything was fine. And it was weird that I hadn't heard from him in like a couple of days. But again, working life, whatever. I didn't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
much of it. And then I reached out to him and I got some kind of attitude. And so I was like, dude, what's up? And then he like had to remind me. And I said, I don't even know what you're talking about. Same thing happened the other day. Not only George Costanza, right? Another friend of mine had sent me a message, thought I was upset with him about something, totally not even upset. I missed a text message he sent. Like, I literally didn't get the text message. And it was because he had sent something and I usually would respond, but I put like the exclamation mark on what he sent me because I was like, holy crap, like that like, wow, you know what I mean? Nope. He thought I was upset because I didn't respond, not knowing I didn't get the original text message he sent. And then because all I did was the exclamation mark to his text message. The whole time thought I was upset. So when I saw him, I was totally fine. And he says to me, he goes, I know you're still upset with me, and I am sorry. Can you do it was whatever. And I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Had no idea.
Yeah, it's the way you text.
Yeah, the worst.
And
that's why I hate texting.
One thing,
I'm not a good texter. I'm not.
No. And people,
I'm like the worst texter. I really am. The worst.
Shaba's the worst. Did you take typing in school?
I did.
Yeah, what was your score?
I did really well. I don't remember how many words a minute I could type, but I was really good at typing.
How?
Because I use all my fingers. One day we will be able to record a podcast and actually get through the podcast.
Without
seriously,
one
day.
Stupid immature comment.
Why
like
are
immature.
We like this? Why are we like this? Even in serious situations, do not put us next to each other. It will be bad.
No, don't.
It will be really bad.
Like even in the worst of situations.
Do not sit us next to each other. It will be
under no circumstances.
Don't do it. The worst situations. Do not put us next to each other.
There are so many countless instances where Shaba and I have been together.
It's bad.
And could just not keep it together in the worst of
times.
The
worst, where we needed to be serious. It was bad. It was really bad.
I mean, we're so
stupid
and awkward. I think stupid and awkward is what I prefer. Like, yes. Some of you have pronouns. I prefer stupid and awkward.
Yeah, my pronouns are stupid and awkward.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Oh my God, we should
1,000%.
Two talking fools and do our pronouns.
Oh my God, did I tell you what happened to me at work the other day, speaking of stupid and awkward? So I'm going up the stairs. I'm going up the stairs on the second floor, right? My boss is coming around the corner. I don't see my boss, the owner of the company I work for, coming around the corner, right? Scares the shit out of me. It's early in the morning. I'm there wicked early. I went upstairs to drop off something. He comes around the corner. My dumbass, you would think like when you're walking up stairs, you would look up the fucking stairs. No, I'm looking at the stairs as I'm walking up the fucking stairs. Don't hear him because he's like a freaking ninja. Honest to God. Guy's like a fucking ninja. You never hear him coming. Comes around the corner. I go, ah! He goes, Sheena, did I scare you? I'm like, hell yeah, you did. That's what I said to the owner of the company I work for. So I stopped and I said,
hell yeah, you did.
Yeah. After saying, hell yeah, you did, I had to stop. And I said, I'm so sorry. Yes, you did scare me. And then I walked away really fast.
Oh my God. I'm laughing so hard. Oh, yes.
Yeah. No, I didn't even say that. I said, hell yeah. And then I was like, I hate myself.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That was me. Hell
yeah, you did. Okay. Shaba has this has happened a couple times where if you, what?
Nothing.
No. Share it.
No, not on the podcast.
Shaba just got a text and I bet you it's from George. That was just by her reaction. There's been a couple times.
Awkward.
If
So
you've ever
awkward.
listened to Howard Stern has a guy on there. I forgot what the hell his name is. It's not Beetlejuice. I forgot what his name is, but he talks like this, and they don't. And it's a
No, I can't. No.
no. But listen.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have like this similar voice. But what happens to this guy is well, I don't want you to take offense to it, but it's the truth. But there's been a couple times where we've scared you or something's happened, and your deep voice comes out. So I'm telling you, she has the same thing, kind of like him. So Shoppa's voice is kind of like this, right?
Oh
But
my
sometimes
God.
she's been scared, like with like Justine's Animals or some shit, where her voice will go from here to here, like, oh god damn, like you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that has happened. Oh my God, you guys have gotten me good a few times. Remember, like all the times, walking up the stairs when she had her grocery delivered. I'm trying to be a nice friend,
That's
bringing
when you
up the
heard.
groceries.
Yeah.
She's lucky I didn't drop that shit. She
You-
is
you
lucky
told
I
her.
didn't drop that
You told
shit.
her.
She's lucky. Yeah. You guys have gotten me good. Like good. Gotten me like really, really good. But yeah, they're like the queen of scare tactics. I don't know what the heck it is. Queen of scare tactics.
Yeah, so if you guys like, honestly, if you have sensitivity to sounds, I want to hear it, and I want to hear what tweaks you. I really, 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 really want to hear. So make sure you leave some comments on this one. TwoTalkingFools.com for the merch. You can listen to the podcast there. All the new episodes just automatically upload on the website right when you get there on the homepage. All right.
Yeah, make sure you check it
Reviews,
out.
Apple reviews.
Guys,
we need
please,
'em.
we need the reviews.
Please.
Thank you. Please review us.
All right. And that's it. So let's go to the next episode, baby. Bum
Bum.
bum
Da da da
bum.
dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Ba dum. Da 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 dum.